Hello Aries, this is Dee with Metaphysical Moonlighters, and this is your March 2019 tarot reading. Now, I do suggest that you also watch your moon sign and your rising sign, okay, because your sun sign is who you are at your core. Your rising sign is who you present to the world. Your moon sign deals with your emotions, how you approach your emotions. So that's why we always recommend that you watch your other videos as well. So I'm going to do an astrological spread this month because I am an astrologer, so I am drawn to everything that deals with astrology. Okay, so I'm going to pick at least one card for each of the 12 astrological houses. So let's get right into it. Now you can fast forward to somewhere around 3.5 minutes or 3 minutes if you don't want to, if you want to go directly to the reading. Okay, so let's get started. Let's start with house 1. Please, all right, here we go. House 1 for Aries for March 2019. House 1 can deal with your outlook on life. You have the Two of Wands reversed, Aries. Okay, moving on to house 2. House 2 can deal with your material possessions. You have the Strength card reversed. Okay, let's look at house 3, which can deal with your communication style this month. And you have the Hanged One. Okay, moving on to house 4. That one just fell out. You have the Eight of Cups. House 4 can deal with your home and family life. It can deal with your inner feelings. Okay, let's look at house 5. House 5 is ruled by the sun. You have the Fool reversed. Okay, house 5 can be about creativity, romance. Also, this one fell out for you for house 6. You have the Star card reversed. And let's look at house 7. House 7 is about your partnerships. You have the Devil card. Okay, moving on to house 8. House 8 is about your transformation. And you have the Queen of Swords. Let's look at house 9. House 9 is ruled by Jupiter. You have the Hermit card. Moving on to house 10. House 10 is ruled by Saturn. And house 10 can be about your career, what you're known for in the world. You have King of Pentacles reversed. Let's look at house 10. I'm sorry, house 11. House 11, you have the Prince of Cups reversed. House 11 can be about your interaction with your friends. It can represent your friends. It can represent group associations as well. And let's look at house 12. House 12 can talk about your spirituality. And you have the Four of Swords reversed. Okay? Now, these cards that I have just used, this is the Gendron Tarot deck. Okay? And now I'm going to pull one card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck for an additional message for you. Okay, because there is a difference between Oracle cards and Tarot cards. Tarot cards have 4 suits. Tarot cards have 4 suits that relate to the elements. Earth, wind, fire, air. Earth, wind, fire, water. And so Oracle cards, can be very, very creative. And with Oracle cards, a lot of times you don't find every deck has the 4 elements. But I love Oracle cards. Okay, here we go. Oh, you have 2 cards that came out, Aries. Okay, you have the Lord and the Sun. The Lord talks about taking charge with authority. And the Sun card talks about enjoy, success, and happiness. So I will read those 2 cards when we get into that part of the reading. Just trying to get them out of the way. Alright. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. I'm just doing a study to see if these dice coincide with the spread. These are astrological dice. Mercury, Scorpio, house 3. All right, so I will take a look at that. Now, let me just look at the cards for a minute. When I look at a spread, a lot of times I look to see if there is if there's one element that's more dominant in a spread. Okay, so for you, you have the wands, you have one wand. So for you, it looks like you'll be doing a lot of inner work this month because most of your cards are major arcana. Out of these 12 cards, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half of your spread are major arcana. Okay. And then the other half are broken up in the minor arcana. So you have 2 swords, you have 1 pentacle, 2 cups, okay, and 1 wand. Okay, so let's get into your reading. So you have the 2 of Wands reversed in the area of your life that can deal with your outlook on life, your personality, your demeanor. So you might have a sudden change this month. You might have a sudden change in your appearance. Also, this can represent that you might have a good surprise coming to you this month. So that's really great, Aries. 2 of Wands reversed. And let's move on to see what's going on in your material possessions area of your life, okay? So for you, there might be something that you fear related to your finances this month. So just keep an eye on that, okay? Or this could also represent that you might be scared to make an investment this month. Okay, it's nothing bad. It's just that, it's good to take your time when you are making investment moves. And it looks like that's what you will be doing this month. Okay, now let's look at your house 3. This house can deal with your communication style. It can deal with short distance travel. And you have the Hanged One, which is also the Hangman in the traditional tarot deck. Okay, so this talks about you will be communicating in a very patient manner this month. Okay, so that's great. And let's look at your home and your family life because you have the 8 of Cups. Okay, and with the 8 of Cups here, it can talk about letting go. So there's something that you have decided to come to terms with that you need to let go. It could even be a parent letting go of being too controlling over their teenage child. Maybe the child is in their 20s and, you have finally realized that you need to let go and let them live their life. I'm not sure if my camera is acting up again. I don't know why it does that. So, card reversed in the area of your life that can deal with fun, creativity, romance. So you might be going out and just, wilding out, partying. Because the Fool reverse can deal with doing foolish things and being a bit irrational. So just keep an eye on that. It's great to go out and have fun. It's good to be creative. But just be careful. Now, as far as your daily routine, you have the Star card reversed, okay? So this is just a warning for you to make sure you are following your intuition this month because the Star card reversed, it can deal with not following your intuition. So there might be some moments this month where you do not follow your intuition. Like your intuition might be telling you to go left and you go right, and then you later on wished that you did go left. Just something like that. Now, let's see what's going on with this Devil card in your partnership area. Okay? Okay, so this could represent something as simple as being materialistic when it comes to dealing with your partnerships. It could talk about being obsessed. Some of you Aries might be obsessed with your partner. Like you want to know where they are at all times. What are they doing? Why are they wearing that? This and that. So sometimes the devil card can talk about being obsessed with something, okay? It can talk about materialism. It can talk about obsession. You know, it can talk about an addiction. So that's just something that you have to work through. Some of you Aries, when I mention this, you know exactly what I'm talking about with the being addicted to someone, to a partnership. You know, some of you feel like if this partnership were to end, you wouldn't even know what to do with yourself. So just, you might want to start finding some other outlets to give your partner a break. Okay. Remember, this is a general reading. So if it doesn't resonate with you, don't think about it too much. Okay. Now, let's move on. Okay. Because in the area of your life that deals with your transformation, you have the Queen of Swords. Okay. And the Queen of Swords talks about being independent. It talks about being analytical. Okay. So you could be receiving assistance from someone who is an air sign. Okay. And also this can mean that you will be exhibiting qualities of the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Which those qualities are being analytical, being independent when it comes to your transformation. So that's great. You do have the Hermit card in this area of your life, which is house 9. And this can deal with legal matters. It can deal with long distance journeys. It can deal with higher education. So for you, nothing much is really going on in that area for a lot of you Aries. You know, you are just taking it easy, you know, when it comes to that area of your life. So nothing major going on there. Now, in house 10, you have the King of Pentacles reversed. So some of you Aries might be doing something a little bit irresponsible on your job, okay, or in your business or whatever you're known for in the world. Or you could be witnessing an earth sign with these qualities. So just be careful about that. Be careful about when you're on the job. Do everything with responsibility, okay? Just remember that. Now, when it comes to your friends, you have the Prince of Cups reversed, okay? And when the Prince of Cups is reversed, it can talk about a spiritual journey through your dreams. It can talk about artistic inspiration, and it can even talk about hiding emotions. So one of your friends might be hiding something from you. They might be hiding how they really feel from you, okay? This could be a water sign. Okay, if it doesn't represent one of your friends who is a water sign, it could represent you. You might be hiding your emotions from your friends. Or, alternatively, it could represent any one of your friends of any sign. And they can be hiding something from you, hiding emotions from you. So if you feel like there is one of your friends who you just have a gut feeling that they're hiding something from you, just follow that intuition, okay, this month. Now, let's see what's going on in house 12. Excuse me. House 12, you have the Four of Swords, and it is reversed. So this can deal with the fact that, let's say you've had an interest in a certain spiritual modality. But you've been feeling like you are confined, like you can't go forward with it. Well, the Four of Swords reversed is here to let you know that that confinement is over. So that's really great for you. Just move forward with your exploration of that spiritual modality. Now, this can also represent your ability to channel. So if any of you out there have been dabbling in channeling, you could really make progress this month, okay? Now, let's get into your oracle message. You have the Lord and the Sun. So I will read a little bit about these cards to you. Let's start with the Lord. Okay, so the message is take charge with authority this month, okay? Don't be afraid to take charge or use your voice. Be strong, okay? And remember, you have the Strength card reversed in the area that deals with your finances. So this message points towards whatever decision you might be trying to make related to your finances, because you have a little bit of fear in that area of your life. So this is a message for you to take charge with authority and be strong in that area of your life, okay? Now let's move on to the Sun card. Let's see, the Sun card. Okay, so the message on this card, it says, enjoy success and happiness. It says, know that doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects. Follow up with new ventures and ideas. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. Okay, so that's really great for you. It's really great. So everything pretty much looks great for you this month. The only thing you need to watch out for is being obsessed with a partnership. Okay? Watch out for being obsessed with a partnership, and also make sure you're doing the right thing on your job or in your business. Make sure you are being responsible on your job. Okay? So that's everything I have for you this month, Aries. If you have liked this video, press the like button. And if you want a personal reading just like the one I have done here, visit metaphysicalmoonlighters.com and book your reading there. Also, thank you so much to everyone who has sent me donations through my PayPal. If you need to email me, you can email me right here, citrinechaka@gmail.com. So, until next month, Aries, enjoy your month.